What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are good. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about mistakes that you should definitely not make when in Istanbul. Istanbul, Turkey is in a position in Europe and Asia. It's a location in the world where it's split between Asia and in Europe, and the bridge just separates the two. And it's absolutely fantastic, an amazing, beautiful, cultured city with lots of culture and history, and definitely a city that you definitely have to visit. But when you're in Istanbul, these 10 things you have to be 100% aware of. Matter of fact, these 10 things you have to 100% avoid. So let's get into it. You should stay to the end of the video because all of these things, all of these points, you 100% have to avoid when you're in Istanbul. First one, obviously, don't fall for scams. And I'm talking about scams. There's all kinds of scams. There's taxi scams where you get into taxis without coming to agreement or price, where the meter's not going to be on and they charge you random, especially if it's a 10-minute journey or something like that. Just in case there's traffic, they'll take a different way altogether and charge you double or triple. So taxi scams. Shoe shining, this is a big one. I didn't experience that because I didn't have shoes. I had sneakers on, so no one's shining up my sneakers. I would kick them in the face. But no, seriously, I didn't have any shoes, so I didn't really see shoe shining. And maybe depending on the year as well, maybe more in the summertime you can get shoe shining. But if anyone drops a shoe brush anyway, I had this one guy. He was trying to tell me something. He was carrying something, but I just walked right past him. I didn't even stop. So it could have been a shoe shiner. But stay away from that. If they drop any brushes, don't pick it up and hand it to them because they'll actually pay. So yeah, shoe shine is a massive scam out there as well. Invites, random people invite you to tea. Oh, I have this place. You're from London. You from America. Oh, come to this place. You can have tea. We talk. I give you a tour guide. Nope, those are all scammers, man. So stay away from them. But also, guys, you guys are you're tourist and you're into your cultural or doing tourist stuff, especially in like museums and stuff like that. When you go, there's gonna be massive queues. Let's say you're in a queue. I've seen this a couple of times where random guys will just come up to people and go, "Hey guys, are you going to the Blue Mouse? Okay, good. I can get you VIP, get you into the front, and it's 50 euros or whatever it may be." Definitely know that. If it's not official, if you want a faster entry, get VIP tickets and book that online. Make sure you have paper print or PDF print or whatever it is, but you have it and you purchase it online, then you're good. You getting escorted VIP or a random dude in front of the mosque is not legit. So be careful of that. Because it's in foreign land, Islamic State, some people might be a little bit weirded off, especially women, guys. Into venturing off to different parts of Istanbul. Istanbul is massive. I'm talking about the Asian side and the European side, and there's so many amazing neighborhoods that you need to go check out. I mean, I actually stumbled to a couple of neighborhoods, me just walking. Some not so great neighborhoods. Kids were trying to go into my pockets, but I just focus and I just walk straight. But still, it's always great. Again, too, when you're doing exploring, do this exploring in the day. I'm not telling you to go exploring at night. Don't do that. In the daytime, when it's bright outside, it's sunshine and whatever, right? But it's find these little neighborhoods, especially like I wanted to get to one of the mosques. I wanted to get to the river, and from the river I wanted to get the boat across. I just walked. So it's cool to go check out some neighborhoods. The really good neighborhoods are. I have to read this out because I don't want to get the names wrong. And also, my pronunciation is gonna be off anyway. Whatever. Kadi Goyi, Bala. I didn't go to Kadi Goyi, but I went to Bala. Bala was absolutely beautiful, amazing. You definitely should go check it out. Karako, also really great. And actually, where I stayed in Gairepete, definitely go check it out. It's actually a great neighborhood and it's not very high touristy, right? My hotel was there and it's a very local neighborhood with lots of beautiful cafes, lots of places to eat. There's a mall on either side of the road. Actually, there's lots of things to do in Gairepete. Also, there was a club, nice little club not far from it. So there's a couple of things happening, man. So this is a really good area. You gotta check it out. It's beautiful. As foreigners, you're like, I'm not really sure about the metro and stuff like that, or buses, and you just overusing taxis. Guys, when you in Istanbul, you can use Uber. Uber have to deal with taxis, so taxis show up, not private cars. So that's cool. That's a safer version. I like that because I use some taxis. But realistically, especially in the daytime, I honestly recommend using the metro. The metro is pretty easy to use, aside if you're coming from the airport. It's easy to use if it's not your first time in Istanbul. If it's your first time in Istanbul, you need a couple of days. But getting around the city on the metro is easier. It's easier. So I mean, it's just trial and error, right? You just get on, and it's pretty easy. But it can get overwhelming the first time you use it because it's not as simple as like a UK or something like that, or Spain. But definitely, especially during the daytime, don't use taxis. No need. You're gonna be in traffic half the time. Trust me. So you're better off using metro or metro bus. And if you do want to use a taxi, you use an Uber. You go into Uber app and do that at night. That's fine. And this one, you do not harm the local cats. Cats are royalty in Istanbul. It's actually the cat capital of the world. You will never see these many cats anywhere in any city in the world, any city. So cats are absolutely beloved. So if you hate cats, don't go to Istanbul. If you are allergic to cats, go to Istanbul, but be wary. There's gonna be cats everywhere, literally everywhere. If you love cats, it is heaven. Istanbul is heaven for you. Every 2 minutes, you're gonna see a cat in restaurants, in bars, on hills, underneath hills, in mosques, on roofs, in restaurants. I mean, everywhere. But if you love cats, Istanbul is the place. Another mistake a lot of tourists make is underestimating. I did this too. Underestimating the size of Istanbul. Istanbul is a massive. I'm talking about massive. So my advice to you, if you're doing tourist stuff, is very important for you to break things up. One day I tried to do loads of different things. Half the time I just got tired. I was like, man, I ain't doing this shit no more. So break it up. So do sections. One day do this section, another day do this section, maybe one day do the European half, another day do the Asian half. You have to break it up. You cannot do everything in one day. So because Istanbul is absolutely massive, and especially if you're going to long, far distances and you take taxis or whatever, you could be in taxis for a long period of time. So it's going to take you a long time to get around. Give yourself enough days and focus on specific areas and just do those areas and move on to the next area. Another day, do those areas. That'll be the best way to do Istanbul. Another one is not haggling, guys. Tourists, I personally hate haggling. I'm just like, what's the price? Okay. But in those countries, man, hell, I'm haggling my ass left, right, and center. The only thing I'm not haggling is in restaurants, which is a set price, clubs, like bars. Everything else, if I'm buying something, I'm haggling. Obviously cafes and stuff, places where you get food and beverages and stuff, you can. But if I'm getting clothes or something, I'm haggling, unless it's like a goddamn Gucci store or something like that. I am haggling, right? And it's your best interest to haggle, because remember, oh, hey, where are you from, my friend? Oh, you're from London, amazing. Something that's 10 euros, boom, it's instantly 40 euros because you're from London. So it's 40 euros. You're like, shit, nah, 20, or you say 10 or whatever. And you guys come to a medium ground of 20, boom, that's it, done. So it's just something you didn't haggle, you paid 40 euros for, you could go for 20. And maybe yet you could have gone for 15. So always haggle. Local etiquette, guys. Etiquette is very important because this is a Muslim state. So you remember, you have to be very respectful, especially women, guys. You don't have to cover up, which is a great thing, guys, for you Western women. You guys don't have to cover up because it's kind of free state in the sense where it's not super serious like that. But when you go into historical sites like mosques, you have to cover up. You have to cover up. Yeah, so cover shoulders, head, wrap up. You don't have to cover from head to toe, but you have to be covered your shoulders and blah blah blah. Obviously your chest area, cover that up. Guys, don't rock up to mosque with your sleeves out and your tattoo showing. Cover up, right? So just be respectful, show some etiquette, and respect the culture. Again, too, if you go into locals' houses, I would say remove your shoes. They'll probably tell you to remove your shoes anyway. Just do it. Mosques, definitely take your shoes off. Do not walk into a mosque or anything with your shoes on. And learning some basic Turkish, like mahaba, hello. That's all I know. But hey, you know what I mean? Okay. Another one, drinking tap water. Do not drink tap water. For all you tap water drinkers, there's not many of y'all, but I know some people that do that. Drink tap water everywhere they go. Don't do it there. It's not the purest or the cleanest. Even the locals don't drink tap water. Well, obviously it depends your situation, but I'm just saying, don't drink tap water. Even the locals drink bottled water. So again, if you have a sensitive stomach, I would suggest do not drink tap water. Maybe I know ice and drinks that also could affect your stomach depending. Like for instance, when I lived in Egypt, you shouldn't even have ice because that can mess up your stomach. Ice in like your drinks. So definitely don't drink tap water in Egypt, and don't do it in Turkey either. Guys, anyone going to Turkey or needs advice for Turkey, hit that share button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right there. Just do it. This is a big one, guys, because in the day and age that we live in now, it's a very cashless society, right? They're pushing a lot of no cash. But 100% Istanbul, in some places of the world, especially if you like go to Asia, especially if you go to Asia, like Thailand, Vietnam, stuff like that, Philippines, definitely have cash. I always carry cash with me. And 100%, it really helped out that I had cash in Turkey as well. So I mean, some places you go, some cafes, some local places, they're not taking cards. Local shops for sure not taking cards. They'd rather take cash, right? And you never know, depending where you go, guys. I'm not saying, but the card reader might not be read properly, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So have cash. Obviously, if you go into the bigger stores, bigger restaurants, bars, clubs, then you got your card, cool. But just generally in the day, moving around, cash, guys. You want to top up your travel card, cash. You want to buy stuff in the cafe, cash, guys. Carry cash. Do not rely on just cards, because some places might not accept cards. Then you got to go to a cash machine, get cash out. They're going to charge you a larger percentage, you know what I'm saying? So just always carry cash with you. Just have cash, period. And the last one, this is not major, but this will help you and save you a lot of time. Research your journey from the airport into the city. Getting from the city to the airport is actually not that bad, because so there's several ways to get to the airport from the city. It's actually not bad going from the city to the airport. There's like 3 main ways: metro, Hagia bus, and Uber taxi. But getting from the airport to the city centers can be a little bit difficult and a little bit complicated, like how I found. So do your research. There's a previous video I talked about getting from the airport to Istanbul. I mean, like I said, like in that video I told you guys, it took me literally 4.5 hours to get to the airport to my hotel, and it's literally by car only 50 minutes. On the way to the airport took me 50 minutes. So depending, there's loads of traffic. So depending on your route, if you take taxis and you arrive in the afternoon, evening, you're going to be in traffic. So an hour and a half might be 2.5 hours. But honestly, guys, my journey from the airport to hotel, honestly, I would have just paid for a taxi and paid a lot more. It's going to run you a bit, but you can get an Uber. It's going to run you about, 40 pounds or something like that. But if you just want to be stress-free, just book a transfer or just get an Uber when you get there. But you could definitely get a metro. Metro is very cheap. You top up 200 lira. 200 lira literally lasted me for 5 days in Istanbul, taking the metro every day. Boom, boom, boom. 200 lira, so it's very cheap. So if you know specifically where you're going, if you do your research, know specifically where you're going, what train, specifically number you're gonna take, what line, what color line, all this stuff. Research ahead of time, so it makes it easy. Unfortunately, I researched a little bit, but I didn't. My dumbass went left, because I got there and I thought my phone was gonna work. My phone didn't work. Then I had to get a SIM card. I got a SIM card. That shit wasn't working. Then I didn't know where to get to the Hagia bus, and I got complicated. And my dumbass friend goes, "Oh, just get a metro. It's real easy." And I jumped on the metro without having my phone or my Wi-Fi. Didn't know where the hell I was going. It took me 4.5 hours. So guys, 100% do your research on the many ways to get from the airport to wherever you're staying. I stayed in the European side, and it took me, like I said, forever. Check out the other video I previously did. So remember, guys, avoid these 10 things. Your trip, trust me, will be a whole lot better, and it won't be as complicated, and you won't be as frustrated. And you're gonna have an absolute pleasant journey if you bear all these things in mind. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button too. Hope you found this video helpful, and anything I might have missed out, please let me know in the comments, and just hit me in the comments anyway. If I missed something, if you really appreciate what I've been saying, hit me in the comment and show your appreciation. If not, let me know if I need to do another video and add some other things. That's all I can think of for right now, but so yeah, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Till next time, guys, peace.